What's truly disappointing isn't that Austin Reaves rushed back and the Los Angeles Lakers still lost, but that 41-year-old LeBron James played 40 minutes, emptied the tank, and still couldn't outlast that group of desperate young players. From going up 3-0 to seeing it cut to 3-2, this marks the first time in LeBron's playoff career that he's lost back-to-back games while holding a chance to close out a series. Some blamed the loss on Austin, others believed the Houston Rockets simply broke through when pushed to the brink. But deep down, everyone knows the real reason: that 41-year-old body is finally starting to wear down. If the Lakers end up suffering a historic collapse, then the true opponent that defeated them won't be Houston, it will be time and fatigue. Through the first 3 games, LeBron was unstoppable, but starting in Game 4, his level clearly began to drop. Even with Austin returning, he hasn't looked like himself either. Against a Rockets team loaded with elite athleticism, if the Lakers want to close this out, they may need LeBron to tap back into his prime one more time. And for those young Rockets players, who were already pushed to the edge just days ago, the worse they looked early in the series, the more dangerous they've become. As long as they keep fighting for every possession, they have a chance to make history. Because in decades of NBA history, no team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit, and now, that opportunity sits right in front of Houston. Either they get eliminated by a 41-year-old legend and become the punchline of the offseason, or they fight to the end and pull off the greatest comeback the league has ever seen. When everyone thought Houston's elimination was inevitable, this team, with an average age of just 22, refused to accept it. No superstar, no playoff experience, standing across from them, a 23-year veteran, LeBron James. And still, even down 0-3, they refused to quit. On one side, a legend running on fumes. On the other, a group of inconsistent but relentless young players. The direction of this series has gone from predictable to completely up in the air. After the first 3 games, Houston's young core became a major talking point. 23-year-old Alperen Sengun was criticized for being too soft, with some even suggesting he could be traded if the Rockets fell early. 21-year-old Reed Shepherd was blamed repeatedly for defensive lapses, and players like Jabari Smith Jr. and Armen Thompson, despite elite athletic tools, have struggled with decision-making on offense. More concerning, their shooting. Through the first 3 games, they shot just 28.7% from 3, compared to the Lakers' 46.1%. That gap was the main reason they fell behind 0-3. But in Game 4, their 3-point percentage jumped to 40%. And early in Game 5, it even reached 50%. Which makes one thing clear: 3-point shooting has become the deciding factor in this series. Whoever shoots better from deep wins. For the Lakers, the biggest question is simple: can LeBron still hold up? In Game 5, he went 0-for-6 from beyond the arc, and the team shot just 25.9% from 3 overall, well below their standard. Now, the series heads back to Houston. And if the Lakers drop another game and this goes to a Game 7, then everything changes.